Alright, how's it going everyone? My name is Sain, and welcome back to another Fire Emblem Heroes summoning session. Today we have the new Book 6 Midpoint Letizia and More banner, which I'm actually super excited about this. I mentioned this before, but I've recently been playing FE7. I don't need to go back and finish it, but I've been playing FE7 and I've been so waiting for the day Kent and Sain were to get into Fae. And now they're finally here, and I'm so happy about it. Their personalities are just so perfect. I love it. The way that one's just super flirtatious, and the other basically wants to punch the other guy in the face. I love it. They're the perfect duo. That being said, kinda wish Kent's kit was a little more impressive, I think is the word I'm looking for. Like, yeah, he has the Allied Sword Plus, which is good for a lot of sword units that need it. Not much else going for him. I feel like they could have at least changed attack speed bond to something else. Like, at the very least, maybe attack speed catch 3? Because remember, that's on New Year's Lyre, so they could at least introduce that into normal pool. But still, super happy that he's finally here. And I might even move into a plus 10 project in the future. Not sure. Sain, on the other hand, boy did he get probably one of the best lances right now. Jolly Jade Lance. A built-in Canto, which, thankfully, they're doing more of that now. Kinda like it. Saves the B skill. +3 to his own attack. And then if he's within 2 spaces of allies or initiates combat, he gets +6 to his attack and speed during combat. And if he uses a rally, he will also get another +6 to his attack and speed, and he's granted another action. So it's like a miniature Gale Force every time he rallies. Only once per turn, which nice and balanced. That is going to be used for a lot of cool plays, I think. Because you can have him rally up all his allies, and then immediately go in to attack. I love it. Also, he's got a new catch skill, Speed Catch 4. Kinda want to see who else that could be useful for. I'm thinking probably Titania or other, like, speedy but also defensive cavalries. Just not sure who else that describes, though. Still, super happy that he's here. Hello, Lucas. In terms of our new Ascended hero, kind of a surprise here, but we got Florina. Granted, I am glad she's gotten a new alt now, because I guess you can't really count the ninja alt because she's the cheerleader in that one. So first ever Florina alt, let's go. I'm just a little surprised that she's the Ascended hero this time. But then again, they're not consistent with who's going to be Ascended heroes. Remember, we got Ishtar as an Ascended hero, and yet, this is spoilers for Thracia, she doesn't make it at the end. So apparently Ascended heroes can be whoever they choose now, so whatever. I'll live with it. She does have a pretty impressive bow. Nice little slaying effect. And then for HP is less than 60%, she has a reverse version of Wings of Mercy or Escape Route, where her allies can warp to an adjacent space near her. And of course she also has the super aerobatics given to her allies. The allies within 2 spaces can move within 2 spaces of Florina. There's a bit of lag on my phone. Thanks a lot. Alright, this is gonna lag behind. Wonderful. I was having some tech issues with my screen capture device. I need to get it replaced. But we'll make do. Anyway, she has the super aerobatics given to her allies, which is, right, that was on, Ash. That's what it was. The Horn of Opening, I believe it was. That's gonna be super fun to play around with. And of course, if she's within 3 spaces of her allies, she gets +6 to her attack and speed, and can deal 15% true damage based off of her speed stat. Kinda like it. Now granted, I'm not the only one who's gonna say this, but please stop giving us attack speed push 4. It's on 8 billion units now, and they keep giving it to more people. However, and I cannot believe I'm actually saying this, it works for Florina. And I hate that I'm saying that, but it actually works because you want her to be at low health, so the chip damage from push makes sense. But this is the only time I'm saying that. Every other time it has been dumb and stupid, and they need to think of an original skill for the A slot. That's all I'm saying. Also, she has a new trace skill, Speed Defense Trace, or Far Trace, I mean. I think that might actually be good on, Lion Hinoka. Like, either one that has a bow, and it'll definitely work out well. And of course, keeping with the tradition of all the midpoint banners, we have one of the Book 6 OCs, Letizia. No surprise that she's being added here, of course. They do this every year. We kind of already seen her tome during the story chapters. The Cormit, giving her +3 attack. Then her health is greater than or equal to 25%. She has the whole +6 to her attack, -6 on foe's attack. Guaranteed fallout for Leticia. And then she can negate, or she can inflict, I mean, penalties on foes' stats if certain conditions are met, giving them a total of 9 penalties max. Which, that has been very difficult to deal with even in the story chapters. And now she can be +10 for anybody. Oh boy, she's gonna be a menace. Her kit actually reminds me of Spring Delphia, where her A and C skill work perfectly with her weapon, that you basically don't want to get rid of anything. Just give her her base kit, throw her on the battlefield, she's gonna demolish, essentially. Because with her A skill, or C skill I mean, she always has a bonus, which also affects her A skill being a catch, which will inflict a penalty on the foes. And then because 2 of those are requirements for the inflicting more penalties on foes, you're basically getting at least 6 right there. And at start of turn, most of your foes are nearby each other. That's 3 right there. You now have a total of 9 penalties being inflicted. It's insane. You got Florina! Yes! Oh my god, she's so cute! I was not expecting that, oh my god. Oh, we got the Floret. I can work with this. I can totally work with this, Florina. I'm just happy that you're here. Oh my god. Alright, now Sain? Damn it, it's May. Really hoping that would have been Sain. Anyway, on to the little Q&A question, or portion of the videos that hopefully I can start doing again, but again, you're not, it's not mandatory to ask questions. This is just if you ever want to. But we have 3 more from Chris England, and the first one he asks is there a theme that IS hasn't done as a seasonal banner that you think would be a good addition? I'm not too sure on that one. I gotta keep in mind that it has to fit within the realm of Fire Emblem, so medieval. Ooh, one they could do would probably be a little fates heavy for a bit, but they could do a Cherry Blossom Festival. I think that would actually be pretty cute because, that's something Japan is known for, having lots of cherry blossoms, and Hoshido being inspired by Japan a bit. I think it could work. Also, if that does happen, please let one of the alts be Sakura for that banner. My little bean needs more alts. I would pay good money for that to happen. Please. Man. But back on track, I actually think a Cherry Blossom Festival would be really cute for a banner idea. I have no idea how they would go about it, but maybe doing that for part of the spring banner instead of bunny suits, I think would work out probably as well. Bunny banner is good, but maybe a break from those. And then their second question, if a 4-star special was to be moved to either the Grail shop or a badge shop, how many Grail / badges or Great badges do you think they would be? I don't know about the badge part because those are those are rewards from certain maps, I believe. And as for the Grail shop, I mean, it's always consistent where it starts at 100 and it caps out at 500, going up in increments of 50, so I think that's probably what it would be. I'm a little confused by that question, Chris. If you have any more to clarify a bit more as to what you're asking, please do. I'm still a little confused by that one. And then finally, Chris asks, have Ascended Hero kits been kinda lackluster? Ishtar in particular was good, but nothing stood out aside from her tone. I will agree with you on that one a little bit. There hasn't been too much going for the Ascended Heroes lately. They're still good, and it's nice that they're going for a whole... They're heroes from the distant future, kind of, that have gotten a little bit stronger from the mainline games. As for them being lackluster, I mean, in certain instances, I can see that being true, because with Ascended Merida, we've already had so many sword infantry units, it's basically become a competition to see who can outclass the next person on the banner. Before her, there was, Great Marth, and I think right after her we had Young Ike come out, so it's always a question of who's going to be the sword infantry and how can they outclass the next person. So, for them, it's a bit of a tough competition. As for others, I mean, Ishtar, I can definitely see where you're coming from, because her kit was a little too much like her base form. Yes, with a few things swapped around, but it was still a one-to-one comparison, and they were a little too similar. I'd say that they're starting to improve a bit with the Ascended Heroes. Mainly with Florina, because, yes, Bowflyer, not really from FE7. But I like how they're saying it's from a time where Florina was training with Lyn on how to wield a bow in her time in Sakai. I kind of like that. I'd say we probably have to wait for a few more banners to get a definite answer. They're not lackluster, it's just... what's the word I'm looking for? Lackluster, but... I'm trying to think this on the fly, and I can't really do that too well. Why is this actually stumping me a bit? Chris, I think you just asked an impossible question I don't have an answer to. Congratulations. You deserve a medal for that, man. Take this gold star. Congratulations. Oh, man. Oh! Well, hey, Kent. Double check IVs. Honestly, I'll take a plus defense. Okay, I gotta try and answer this question. Not lackluster. That's what I should go for. It's not they're lackluster, it's just I don't think they're being as creative as they used to be with some of the Ascended Heroes. It was like, specifically Joshua, you had that whole, the condition with his dagger where if you're in the cardinal directions of him, it granted fire sweep, but if he was like diagonal from you, one up and then either to the left or right, it was a different condition. I forget what that was. But it's not that they're lackluster, it's just they're not trying to be as creative with some of their weapons. Granted, Florina has a very creative weapon that I think works really well for her. That's right, free summon. It's between Sain and Letizia. You know what? Because I'm more excited about Sain and Kent being here, I'm gonna grab the Lout. I can always get Leticia another time. There you are, Lout. Okay. That... Actually a bit of a low pull banner that time, because I only got 3 of the focus units. Florina, 4-star Kent, and then now Sain. Sometimes that happens. But still, again, super, super happy that Kent and Sain are finally here. I've been loving the boys in FE7, and I'm so glad they're here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you... Oh god. I always mess up this part, and I don't know why. If you did summon on this banner, let me know who you got down below in the comment section. I always love seeing your results. And if you haven't summoned yet, I wish you all the luck in the world. But with that, I'm Theron, saying I'll see you next time. So until then, farewell, and game on.